Hello everyone and welcome to Stormworks DLC. Yes, that is right, we are here in the brand new weapons DLC of Stormworks. Now the devs were kind enough to give us a preview build of the game for us to go and have a look at and just play with and explore and see what's going on. Now I'm really excited to share this with you guys. I've been playing it for a few hours now, been upgrading a few vehicles and just been playing around learning all the new systems. So we're going to be diving into it and having a look at it. Of course, just a little disclaimer, this is a preview build that we've been given by the developers, so things might change, but I think majority, we're only 2 days before the release, so I don't think too many things will be changing. So let's jump straight into it and let's see what we have now. Of course, the three major things that we're going to be getting with this weapons DLC is going to be the new modular weapon systems. We're also going to be getting the new handheld weapons. And lastly, we're going to get the new game mode, which is like Conquest game mode. So let's take a look at each one of these things. Now, the first thing you can see on my body here is I actually have some weapons. Now, there's a whole bunch of different weapons, from pistols to machine guns to rifles to grenades. We got C4 and all these other cool things. So let's take a look at some of them. Now, of course, you can see we've got this rifle here in front of us, and you actually can see it on my player. So this pretty much means that you could do PUBG, or you could do, Fortnite, because you got a character and you got a gun, so you can pretty much do anything you want to. And I can't wait to see what the community are going to come up with, especially with add-ons and different game modes that people are going to create. I've got something in the works which I'll be announcing probably in a few days time, and I'll share with you guys that I've been working on for quite a while now, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. So let's have a look at this. So you can see we can zoom in and shoot and actually damage this tank. Now these tanks here I've just modified. I think there are Strunners tanks that were used for the challenge. You can see we can just shoot here. Really fun. Let's have a look at the grenade. So I'm gonna, okay, so there goes the grenade. Okay, and then let's go and play with the C4. So when you put the C4, you can see there's like a little green thing that comes up where you're going to place it. So I mean, let's place it on the turret. Let's run away. And oh man, that's quite a big explosion. Okay, cool. So that's just a few of the handheld weapons, and we'll be doing obviously a follow-up video on this and going into more detail about all these things, covering all the handheld stuff, all the modular weapon stuff. Of course, there's going to be a ton of tutorials coming out and more videos coming on this week, so definitely keep an eye on that. Let's have a look at the guns here. So on this tank here, I've actually just equipped it with a main battle gun. Now the weapon systems here are not just you get the gun and that's it. You actually have to build your own, the whole thing itself. So you get these barrel pieces that you can add on, and then inside there we have the receiver, and there's a few other pieces that go into it. So just taking a look in here, and you can see we've got the actual receiver part over here. We've got belts, we've got junctions, we've got feeders. So it's not as easy as just like putting gun on and shooting. It's quite a lot of building into the weapon, which is pretty cool, and you can build them as you need to. So let's take a look at this main battle gun. Now these are loaded with, I think I've got armor piercing in here, I've got fragmentation, I've got high explosive, I've got all kinds of different ones. So let's go and line up here and let's try and shoot this first one. Oh wow. Okay, what about the second one? Let's go and shoot that. So it does quite a bit of damage. What if we were to shoot this vehicle? And we'll talk about that vehicle in a few minutes. Yeah, I think I missed that completely. And yeah, we got a hit on that. So this main battle gun really does do some damage, doesn't it? Oh man. So that is just one of the guns that we've got. Now there's all different types of things, from warheads to bombs to light machine guns to all kinds of cool things. And I've actually got one of my patrol boats, quite old, but I've got one of my patrol boats that I've just kitted out with a whole bunch of new weapons on it. So you can see here at the front we've got a light autocannon with a drum mag on it, and a couple of extension pieces. We've also got a small caliber machine gun over there, and I think we've got a few at the back. Now with these weapons, as we know, we can build them as we want, so we can design them as we want to. And you can see here that I've got a light autocannon with a corner piece here, and then I've got a drum here with some HE, so some HE rounds inside there. Now you can of course load and unload these. So for example, if I was to drop this, I think I can pick the weapon up or the ammo up and actually load it into the drum mag if I needed to, which is pretty cool. But before we have a look at some of these weapons and we do some firing on that small boat over there, I want to show you something I'm really excited about. So these are the small little machine guns that we have, but you'll notice there's something new on top of them, and this is the control handle piece. The control handle piece acts as a seat. Now, this is not only going to be useful for weapons, but for pretty much anything that you want to control, whether it's maybe a water cannon or something like that. You can get on it and have a look. We are now standing up and controlling this. I can move and rotate as I want. So this new little control handle is really cool. And of course we get normal controls from, you know, shooting. With my left click here, we can move left and right. So this is really cool. Now, of course, I just went and spent all my ammo, so I can actually pick this up and reload this. So I've just gone and reloaded that, and now I can go and shoot at this boat over there. I don't think I'm hitting it. But we can also zoom in actually. Let's go and zoom in and reload this again. Jump in here and let's go and zoom in. Yeah, I'm not shitting at that at all. Okay, let's go and test out some of these bigger guns here that we have on this Mark 6. Okay, so let's get this on. And let's go and just drive a little bit closer to it. I'm just gonna go and grab all this on and let's just go and drive over there and we'll try out these guns that we have on this vehicle. Cool. So that should be good for now. Let's just go and turn this off. Cool. Let's go and test this. So I've got the light autocannons at the front, and I've also got one at the back, and then we've obviously got the machine guns that you'll test out also. So let's go and have a look at this. So we're going to switch to our Mark 60 systems. Let's go and zoom in here. Okay, so there's the gun. I want to see how much damage we're going to do to this one. Okay, maybe not that much zoomed in. Oh man. Okay, we're doing some damage, aren't we? Let's go out into photo mode or art. I mean, I need to upgrade these systems with better controls and much better things, but at the moment, just for testing purposes, this is quite fun. Oh man. Okay, so we're on the back gun now. Also a light autocannon. And we're still moving, so let's go and aim down a little bit. See if I can get the hull and get this thing to sink a bit. So, iron out. Oh man. So cool. And you can see we are hitting that. As I said, these systems need to be improved. My aiming definitely needs to be improved, but we are completely destroying that boat. Okay, let's go and get a little bit closer. Let's use the machine gun on this thing. So we're gonna speed up, we're gonna turn to the left, and we got two machine guns that we can try out. One on the turret, and obviously the manual control one that we saw earlier, but let's just get a little bit closer to this boat. See how much damage we can do from the back here. Okay, that's off. Let's go and grab over to here. Let's get our screens, our 50 cal. And let's go and position our 50 cal here, and let's see what we can do with this all the way in. Cool. So we're hitting it. Oh man, look at that. Man, these things fire so quick. And we're already out of rounds on that gun. I mean, I guess we could switch to the secondary one. So this is the aft. Should be able to go to... Oh no, we're a little bit out of range or out of sight there, so we can't use that rear one. I guess we could go to the top and use one of the mounted ones that we could just go and control, I guess. So, oh man, this is so cool. There's so many cool things, and I can't wait to see the systems that people are going to build with this. We could use this gun, can we? It's there. I mean, it needs to go a little bit lower, doesn't it? But you can have so much fun. I think I've got some handheld stuff inside here too, don't I? I've got a pistol that we can check out, and a grenade. We'll throw a grenade at it. Let's see what a grenade is going to do to this. Yeah, that didn't go anywhere near it. Oh man. And then little pistol. So yeah, man, guys, there's so much to this. The third thing we haven't spoken about yet is the new Conquest game mode. So I think it works similar to how Carry Command works. So you can see here we've got these islands that are currently neutral, and you need to go and capture them, and there's other places that are currently holded or being held by the AI. So there's enemy AI force. So I'm thinking they will probably move around, they'll start capturing these islands, and you can obviously start capturing them, meaning that they'll do attacks on them and you can obviously do attacks on them, and they can defend them and you'll also defend them. So there is all the AI stuff. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that in this video. I will be doing a separate video where we'll be covering the new game mode in full detail, show you guys how it all works. But I'm still having a look at this, I'm still learning, I'm still figuring out all these cool things. But I really wanted to share just this first look at the Weapons DLC with you guys and give you a little bit of an early access to it, just like the devs have done with us. And this boat is sinking now and it is going down. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this. I think it's really fun. I can't wait to play a little bit more with this, do some more videos for you guys. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and until next one, we will see you then.